I'm Justin, DevOps Engineer, and I give WordPress 3 out of 5 stars. For more reviews like these, please click the link below. I didn't really have anything before WordPress. That was a problem because if you want to get out there, if you want to have a blog, you want to get something like that going, and you don't want to have too much effort to get it going, I needed something to fill that role, and WordPress has filled that pretty nicely. When I looked at the field of blogging platforms, WordPress was free, it was open source, and it was really super extensible. All the three big things I wanted, and it was pretty easy to use too. It was really easy to get started with WordPress, and even if you're not a super Linux sysadmin, there are a lot of great ways to do it. One of my favorite options is a program called Turnkey Linux. If you go to their website, they have an entire platform of virtual appliances, which are basically pre-configured VMs that have a really cool control interface. So you can basically take a VM that's pre-packaged, spin it up on a server, and just go. That's probably the simplest way to get started with it. But if you're like me, if you're the actual sysadmin type, it's still really easy to get WordPress going. It's a LAMP stack, so Linux, Apache, MySQL, PHP. If you can install those servers and configure them at a very basic configuration, you can configure WordPress. Not hard at all. If you're thinking about WordPress, think about two things. The first is that the plugin system is a mixed blessing. On the one hand, if you want something to happen in WordPress, chances are very good there's already something that can actually do it for you, pre-written. That's the great thing. The not so great thing is the plugins tend to be very poorly maintained some of the time, so you can start with a very nice plugin and it won't be compatible with later WordPress versions. The other thing to consider too is WordPress has kind of a mixed track record of security because there aren't really any long-term support releases of it. They keep plowing forward with incremental releases. And so if you're looking at this from a just get this going perspective, it works very well. But you also have to have an eye for the security side of things too. Be very careful about following WordPress security bulletins and update frequently.